Hi everyone, in this video we are going to learn another Power Query trick. It has a data exported from the accounting software, but it has exported the multiple column which has no data. The entire column has empty. I want to remove this column through the Power Query dynamically. Now I load the data into the Power Query. I don't want to change type step. I delete this step, click on the add button step and I type the table.profile. Table.Profile generate the statistic of the table. The first column is a column header's name, and there are the various types of statistics includes the minimum, maximum, average, counts the number of rows, and the null counts. In this table, the first column is a headers of the original table. And if we have the total number of the row are the 25 null counts, which has also the 25. It means the column date reference which has a 25 row counts and the null column also is 25. We capture the 25 from the null count. Now I don't want any of the columns. I want only the columns and the null counts and remove the other columns. Now from the null counts, I want the maximum numbers, which is a 25. I click on that, go to the transform, statistic and maximum. We created the steps which is a calculated maximum. We got the number 25. In this step, it's a profile table. Next, I add another step and I call the profile table. Click on that. I don't want the calculated maximum. I want the profile table. Here is the profile table. I type count and here is the profile table and click OK. Filter the null count. Click on that. We are going to apply the filter is a num count which is a maximum num count. But look at the M code. Here is a 25 is a hard coded. Earlier we have calculated the maximum number. I replace this 25 with the calculated maximum step. Now here is a column name which has the no data, which means the entire column has empty. I don't want this column null counts. Right click on that and drill down. And this column is converted into the list. I rename this step the list. Now I add the another step. In that step, I call the source table, which is the original table. I type the source. Here is the source table I call in this step. But I want to remove the empty columns. In this step, I type the table.remove columns function. Table.remove columns first argument is the table. Which table you want to remove the column? It is a source table, which is the original table, comma. And second argument is a column name you want to remove. How many columns you want to remove? Type the column names or I generate the list which we want to remove the column. I apply the list and close the bracket. Now the empty columns are removed. Rename the step is a final out. I load the data into the Excel, close and load. Here is a filter data and remove all the empty columns. Now I change the original data. Now I go to the item array. I type the any of the row item which is the 500. Now I go to the table and refresh the query. Now automatically is added the column the item array. It means the entire column it has not empty. Next we add the another row in that table. Now I copy the row. Currently we have the 25 rows. Now I refresh the step. It look like total number of the row count is in the 27. Again we remove the column. Like I remove the column, delete the step. Which column we want to remove? Invoice value. Right click on that and refresh. The invoice value is delete from that output. In this way, we can remove the empty columns to the Power Query dynamically. Thank you for watching this video.